Hey everyone, welcome back to another custom model showcase. Now if you saw in a sneak peek in my Liam review, then you guys would know what the custom is. And I just realized that my lamp has already been jammed or something, I don't know. There we go. Oh, hold on. Alright, so I got it fixed. So today's custom showcase shall be on my newly updated and repainted Trackmaster Henry. So let's give it to him. You might have seen my Trackmaster Henry in Sodor Shorts, since he is the Sodor Shorts version of Trackmaster of my Henry. He's been on Sodor Shorts for like a couple of times. And I mean a couple of times, because he actually did appear a lot of times. Especially in my old shorts before I even made him enter the Sodor Shorts line. Or something like that. I don't remember it. So, here it is. So, let's get on to the real showcase. This guy was made from a Trackmaster Snowy Henry. Well, the snow clearing version. Yeah. Boo at me all you want. So, I wanted to give this guy a repaint for a very long time. When I finally did, I actually did a pretty good job of it. So, yeah, I think since you already know what it was, what it originally looked like, I think I'm not gonna spare you the agony of letting you know the detail again. But I will spare you the agony of letting you know the detail for this one. So, let's start sparing the agony. So, the entire thing was painted in a real green. And if you can hear sounds of the background, I'm playing Nostalgia Critic. What do you expect? But yeah, he was painted in a real green from wheels to tender. So, what I did, I then painted the stripes in their red. From all the way to the sides, to the tops, to the bottoms. I even managed to repaint the stripes on the sides of the cylinders. Though it is kind of hard to see through the weathering. So I repainted the side rods too from silver to gray because I was almost out of silver. And I also managed to repaint the windows, the whistle, the footplate, and the tender. So yeah, sorry, I think there's so much. So I think that's it for the tender and stuff. Well, one thing that I did to the tender was I painted the staircase. I painted the outside black first through spray paint, and then painted the wheel, and then painted the stairs in green. Because I was originally gonna go with silver, but no, I don't think it's gonna work with silver. To get a better look, here's the flashlight. For the wheels, I just painted them and then sprayed them. As well as the side rods. I, in fact, repainted the entire model completely. the footplate was a bit of a mess, so I repainted that too. You can tell right here that I already filled in the gaps that the snow clearing Henry had in his footplate. Not to mention that I also put in the cylinders and the tender. And if you can see some things right here in the glowing part, I have no idea what those were. Maybe I forgot to sand it down. What the hell? So I also managed to repaint the stripes on the tender, since they were a bit of a mess. I also managed to repaint the number 3. And yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting trick that I did for this. First, I copied the number 3 on the printer. Then I was able to put them onto the tender itself again. But when I did, I needed to match the green with the livery itself. So I decided to paint over the decal. Not literally. I avoided the number 3 itself. And then I painted the number 3 while tracing it. So I painted the number 3, traced it with the toothpick. Well, actually with the toothpick. Did this twice for both number 3s on both sides, and here we have the full tender all done. And I was also able to get this guy some backlining on the tender too. Now, if you're wondering why it looks like there's dirt all over it, it's the weathering powder. I weathered this guy completely down, like he was covered in coal dust. Now, this is actually something that I'm going to do with all my engines that I have, except for the copy ones. Except for some engines, like Jeremy, Dixon, or even the Dutches. Even the Flying Scotsman. As well as Jason. Some of them that are going to be like the Railway Series counterparts, or Solar Shorts counterparts, or something else, are going to have weathering on their tenders. Just like my Donald and Douglas. So, yeah, I did the same thing with my Donald and Douglas. You can tell, obviously, that there is coal dust on the tenders. I was even lucky to add some on this side to look like the coal accidentally spilled onto the sides, as well as inside to look like it went all over the place, including on the back and on the front of the tender. I was even lucky to put some onto the footplate right here, on the cylinders, on the side plates. And I think right here. I do plan to give him a little bit more to finish it off. But in all seriousness, I think it's fine like this. So I think that's it for Henry. So thank you everyone for watching this custom model showcase. Please sure to like and subscribe into the comments, and let me know what you think of Trackmaster updated Henry. So I got tons more to do, so be sure to stick around, because I've got tons more to do. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.